Good morning. So it is Saturday, and today I'm working. I've got 5 clients, but yeah, today I am, not even just today, just generally since my last video, I'm really trying to you know, look after my health and stuff. So this morning I had a really healthy breakfast. I had a porridge with a few currants and some mulled nuts, which was really nice. And before I start work, I'm going to pop to the pharmacy. That noise in the background is the dryer, if you're wondering. So anyway, I'm going to pop to the pharmacy because I want to just check that my blood pressure machine is accurate. So you know, they can check my blood pressure for me, and then I'll check it with mine to see whether it's around the same. So yeah, so I've got 5 clients today. That's what I was saying. I've got 5 clients, and 2 of them cancelled because one of them, bless her, she had a fall and she's been in the hospital for about 2 weeks. My other one, I have no clue why she's cancelled. But anyway, I've got 5 clients today, which is nice. 2 of them are new clients. Well, actually 4 of them are new clients because the other 2, I've only seen them once, and the other 2 I've never seen them before, so they're like brand new ones. So I've got 4 newish clients today, which is really nice because, guys, I've recently put up my prices, and I've shared it on like a few social medias, that I was really anxious about doing it, but I kind of felt like I can't justify myself charging the prices that I'm charging with what I am doing, the traveling and everything, because when we you know, when we charge people, it's not just us charging for us to cut their toenails or get rid of hard callus. It's everything included, you know, us traveling there, using our skills, our time. And when I was looking at other people's clinics, know people who have their own clinics, they have half an hour allocated to seeing a client and they're charging the same amount. So in reality, you know, my prices are actually much less because I'm giving my clients about 45 minutes to an hour, unless it's like a free treatment and it's a quick one. But generally, you know, I really do feel like, you know, we're not charging enough. Well, I'm not charging enough. So anyway, I increased my prices and I was really anxious about it, but you know, I've gained clients, so I feel a little bit relieved. And yeah, I've been doing so much, guys, but I won't mention it all now, otherwise I'll just be jabbering on. But I'm going to quickly go get myself ready and go to the pharmacy and get my blood pressure checked, and then yeah, I guess we'll talk a little bit more. I want to yeah, just give you guys a little bit of an update of different things that I've been doing. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Guys, isn't the weather really nice? Look at the sky. Even though you can't see the blue sky, it's just really nice weather today. It's not cold, even though I've got my scarf just in case to keep me nice and warm. But anyway, I just don't have time to go to the pharmacy now. I've got to go and see my first client at 11:30, so I'll probably end up doing that tomorrow now, because also my blood pressure machine has no battery, so I'll have to go tomorrow anyway. So anyway, here's to today. Let's go. Right, so today I started off by filling my car with petrol. So I didn't expect my car to be empty. Silly me, didn't check. So yeah, it was on low, so I had to quickly pop over and just fill up my petrol. But after that, I was able to just crack on and see my clients. A lot of the stuff that I had to do today was basic foot care on a lot of my elderly retired clients. So nothing new here, guys, but I did do a few neurovascular assessments. So I used my Doppler to hear, you know, the blood flow in my client's feet. I also used my monofilament device to check for neuropathy, and yeah, that was pretty much how my appointments went today. a busy day despite starting late. The time is, I think it's about 10 to 6 right now. It was a busy day. See you in the morning. Hi everyone, so it's Sunday. Had a good day yesterday at work. I did a lot of foot screening. So what I've decided to do is for January and February is I'm going to be doing foot screening on all of my clients, obviously all my new clients, and yeah, I want to try and make that a regular thing. So my clients know that every January, February is screening. Most of my clients are low risk anyway, so I don't do it, you know, every 6 months or 3 months or whatever. So yeah, so that's something new that I'm doing, and I really like that because they know what to expect at certain times of the year. So yeah, one thing that I do want to ask though to you guys, please do put it your reply in the comments. But when you went on clinical training, were you trained to use a Doppler? Were you trained to carry out neurovascular assessments? You know, because what I realised that when I went to Kettering, I spoke to a few people who trained at other, you know, foot care training places. They weren't taught that. Which I'm not saying that's a bad thing particularly, but I just wanted to know because a lot of people were surprised when me and a few other people said, you know, that we carry out neurovascular assessments. And also when I went to a stall and brought a monofilament device, a new one, a friend of mine was like, what's that? And I'm like, it's a monofilament device. And she was like, oh, okay, we didn't know, I've never heard of that. We've never been trained how to do that. So I was quite surprised, you know, how broad the training is when it comes to, you know, foot health. I know there's level 3 and there's level 4, but, you know, I kind of assumed that, you know, we all kind of did the same thing to a certain degree, but obviously not. So anyway, let me know if, you know, were you trained to do neurovascular assessments, and where you trained? I'm interested. So anyway, another thing that I'm doing is reflective practice. So because I'm obviously carrying out these neurovascular assessments, I want to improve, not just carrying out, because it's easy to do it, okay, but it's knowing what to do with the results. And that's something that I want to create a system, a protocol, that's the word. I want to create a protocol. So, you know, if somebody's got I don't know, abnormalities or whatever, you know, their pulse is irregular, I want to have like a system in place of what to do. And I kind of do, but it's all in my head, and I don't want it all in my head. I want it all on paper. I want it all in a folder, very nice and organized, because, you know, that's the type of person that I want to become, is organized and have my together. So yeah, so that's what I'm planning on doing. And I've created this file as well, this sheet of reflective practice. So I'm hoping, I don't always do it, but like I'm hoping to, like, you know, after a session, after a day of working, I want to be able to just write, you know, reflect on my day, what I can improve on, what I felt I've done well, and then, you know, work on that, what I feel like I've done well, you know, to continue doing it, obviously, and the things that I felt like I could get better on, you know, maybe seek out courses or training which will help me to improve in that. And, you know, going back to the neurovascular assessments, that's something that I want to do. So anyway, I've booked onto a course, a whole day course at the Kettering conference this year in June. If you're going to the Kettering conference in June, if you bought your tickets already, let me know and hit that like button, because I will be going. I wasn't going to at first, but when I saw the training, I was like, I need to go on that, definitely. So anyway, I've booked it, and I'll be going on that this year. So so yeah, I hope this all makes sense. This is just all stuff in my head that I'm just pouring out to you guys. I've not actually sat down and really thought about it. This is just stuff that I've been thinking about from yesterday, like, you know, the reflective practice. And well, I say that I've only been thinking about it since yesterday. I haven't, but I've just not written it down. I've booked everything, you know, the course and everything, but I've just not sat down and organize myself. I'm not making any sense, am I? Just ignore me. But anyway, I'm rushing because my other daughter, she's out with my husband, and I'm trying to get this recording done before she comes home. So anyway, what else was I going to say to you guys? Yes, darling. So yeah, that's what I've been up to this month so far. I've booked on a course. I've increased my prices. But this is just for new clients, by the way. This isn't for my ongoing ones. I'm gonna wait till the summer when everybody's a little bit more merry and happy. Right now it's like, you know, it's tough, isn't it? So yeah, anyway, I want to show you guys something real quick. I'm just gonna quickly pop upstairs and I'll just show you. Are you coming upstairs as well, darling? Did you want to come upstairs? No, you want to stay down? Okay, it's no problem. Let me just I want to show you guys. So when I worked in the NHS, right, we had what do you call it, personal learning plans. And that's something that I want to do, talking about, you know, reflective practice and everything. Right, so this right here, I don't know whether it's upside down. It's a personal learning plan. This is what I had when I was in the NHS. And it's got like all of my certificates in here. When I went to uni, when I went to college, all the different protected learning time certificates, you know, of different courses I've done. So I've still got this one. This is my NHS one, but I want to get what well, create one for my foot health. So you know, some people have done it already. Well done you. But I haven't. And I need to sort it out. I'm really wanting to get myself organized this year. I don't just want to think about money and prices and all that. I want to get my systems in place and my protocols, and also mandatory training. So guys, I feel like I've been just jabbering on for like, I don't know how long, about all different things that are going on in my head. That's just part of it. This is how my head works. I think about so much stuff that it wears me out, honestly, because my head does not stop. And yeah, and this is just another thing that is in my head. So when I worked in the NHS, we used to have a system called Blue Stream. So we used to go on there and it had all the mandatory training on there. So it had you know, health and safety, it had conflict resolution, it had all sorts of mandatory training that you would have when you worked in the NHS, that you had to, you know, keep up to date, GDPR, all that type of stuff. So I'm still with them, just as a personal person who has paid for it. I don't rely on the NHS to do it. I don't have to go through them to have it. So I've paid for it myself, and I've created a mandatory training for myself to be able to do every year. And then I want to create myself my personal learning plan. So that's the plan. Anyway, I want to stop talking. How long have I been talking? A bit too long. So anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been up to. Right, I still haven't managed to go to the pharmacy and get my blood pressure checked. It's Sunday. I don't know whether they'll do it today, but if you don't ask, you don't know, right? So I need to just change the batteries in my blood pressure monitor and then pop there. But before I do, I'm gonna have some lunch. But anyway, guys, it's a really random vlog, really random spend the day with me. But I thought, you know what, I want to kind of do videos like this where we just talk. Well, I talk. Just ramblings, okay? Yeah, so I don't know whether any of what I said made any sense to you. It's just all over the place, which is why I need to write it all down on paper and just get myself organized, because in here is... So I will see you guys in my next video. Yes, I kind of want to talk about pricing a little bit in my next video, because it's important and things have changed for myself anyway, so I might as well share it with you guys too. Not everything, because, you know, I'm not going to put all my business out there, but I feel like what I'll share with you may be helpful. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my ramblings. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.